LSU football has kicked off spring practice today, being the first day, depending when you are watching this video. And there's a bunch of questions, a bunch of competitions going on in camp. We got transfer players coming in. So there's a bunch of different things going on with camp. But what I'm most looking forward to watching and seeing is Garrett Nussmeier. I'm looking forward to seeing him truly be QB1. I'm looking forward to seeing how he takes control of not just the offense, but the team, the leadership role, right? So I want to talk about a few things that I want to see from Garrett Nussmeier and then kind of open it up to y'all in the comments, and I want y'all to let me know, what do you want to see from Garrett in the spring? Like, what's the next step of his development? So let's talk about a few things real quick, right? He's been the backup the past several years, and he has actually a lot of experience from being a backup, but still, that experience that he has from playing still doesn't take place of the experience being a starter. So there's still some things that, are unknown, right? But for a backup, he's played a lot of games. I think 16, 17 games he's played in, and some big-time games, right? Like he got in the game against Bama this year when Daniels got hurt. He got in the game against Georgia in the SEC Championship in 2022 when Daniels got hurt. Had some pretty big plays in that game. Then he started against Wisconsin. So for a backup, he's had a lot of playing time, right? So far he's had 11 passing touchdowns and 7 interceptions. His one start against Wisconsin was kind of a slow start, then he picked it up. He was 31 of 45 for 395 yards passing, 3 passing touchdowns, 1 pick, a completion percentage right under 68.9. So for a backup, he has a lot of experience playing. But now we want to see how that translates to I want to see how that translates to being a starter in practice, right? So obviously the games are way away right now, 7-8 months away, but we can see how he is translating that to being a starting quarterback in practice, right? Number 2, he's shown big ability. We've seen him push the ball downfield. We've seen his big arm ability. He's flashed potential plenty at LSU. I think he's gotten LSU fans really excited. Like me, particular last year, I was like, man, maybe he gives Daniels a run for his money, right? He can make any throw on the field. He's a true gunslinger, and he's a more mobile than people probably give him credit for. Now, he's not going to be Jaden Daniels by any means, but you want to see that big play ability still during camp. You want to see those kind of flashing plays, if you will, be consistent during camp. I think that's kind of the next step during camp. Now, number 3, and the kind of my biggest, what I want to see during camp, like the biggest area I want to see in camp is his improvement area, at least in my opinion. That's his accuracy and his turnovers. So in the 16 or 17 games that he's played, he's had seven interceptions. I got a stat here. Yeah, so he's attempted 12 or more passes in 7 games. And of those 7 games, he has 7 interceptions. So you want to see turnovers go down. Now it's camp, and there's going to be different drills. It's going to be hard to kind of judge what's a good ball, what's not ball at times. But you want to see him take care of the ball, number 1, in camp. I think number 2, his accuracy. His completion percentage has been 58.9, so under 60. And that includes drops, so that's not his adjusted completion percentage. But you want to see him be a bit more accurate, take some underneath type throws, get rid of the ball quickly and accurately, and keep the chains alive, right? So that's what you want to see during these 15, 16 practices that you have: accuracy and taking care of the football while keeping those flash plays, right? But I'd rather see improvement in the accuracy area. I'd rather see improvement taking care of the football, because the arm's there. When game time comes on, he's just one of those players when the lights comes on, like he's able to roll, right? So I think in hindsight, the potential is there. I think he could be one of the best quarterbacks in the SEC this year. And there's some good quarterbacks, from Carson Beck to Quinn Ewers to Jackson Dart to Jalen Milroe, Brady Cook. I mean, you got some really good quarterbacks, but you have like a new wave of younger guys coming up, right? You got Nico at Tennessee. We got Jackson Arnold at OU, and now we got Garrett Nussmeier at LSU. Even though Nussmeier is a little older than those 2 cats that we just named, he's still a first-year starting quarterback. So you got a lot of turnover going on, but still some experience at the top. But I think Nussmeier has all the potential to climb up and be one of the best quarterbacks in the SEC, right? So if he can limit the mistakes, if he can limit the turnovers, if he can be a bit more accurate, that's going to lead to more consistency and then keep the big plays there. So that's what I want to see from camp. And again, this is day 1, depending when you're watching. So we may have some more videos about Nuss and kind of what's going on. But I think the big takeaway, what we want to see is run the offense efficiently, take care of the football, and be accurate. That's the biggest thing here. And we know the big play potential is already there. But LSU fans, I want to hear from you. Like, what do you want to hear? What do you want to see from Nussmeier during the spring? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if this is your first time tuning in, where's the Big Quarterback Hub? We talk all things quarterback-related topics, specifically in college and a lot of times in the SEC. So if you like that quarterback niche content, please consider subscribing and liking and sharing the video. It really does help the channel. But again, LSU fans and college football fans, let us know your thoughts on Nussmeier in the comments below. What do you want to see from him in the spring? Let us know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.